Hey, Magic Makers. I'm Mombirella.
I'm Yukita Cosplay.
Juju Jones.
And I'm CG Peterson. Welcome to Magic Making Mischief. Get your wands to the ready because we solemnly swear we're up to no good. And speaking of up to no good, we'll be talking today about Comic-Cons. Because during Comic-Cons, we thought we'd all come together in all sorts of fun and exciting ways.
We are the multiverse today.
We are multiversing all over the place today. So we have lots of things going on today. We have Galadriel. Introduce yourself, ladies.
I'm Victoria.
Empress Juju of the Terran Empire. Beware.
Raven. Titans. I feel like the duel speaks for itself.
You never know. Never know.
Yeah.
So we have had a couple of different Comic-Cons this weekend. So, Mombi, you want to go ahead and start?
Sure. I went to Delta H-Con this time, and it was awesome. This is only my second year going, but this is like their, I think, 8th year doing the con. And I got something on my pass. But I love how they do the ribbons. So I got my press pass ribbon, and then I met a couple of cosplayers there that were dressed from a Studio Ghibli called Ponyo. Wait, no, my brain. Yes. What's the name of the actual? But anyway, it's been a long week. But they gave me this to go with it, and it says Ponyo loves Sam, and Ponyo is this little girl that turns into like a fish, and it's such a cute anime. But I got their stuff. So if you check out the full video that I did, I do have their links in there because their cosplays were amazing. And one of the things I love about Delta H-Con that they have that a lot of cons don't have anymore is the whole guide. Guys, like, I mean, it's got everything in here. It's got your schedules, which are kind of hard to read because their schedules are super duper full of stuff every single day. Like, see, that's one day. So, but then they come back and they break apart everything on each day, what the con's panel or what's happening, the details about it, what time it is, what room it's in. So this is my best friend when I go to Delta H-Con. It goes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's a 3-day con, and it is nonstop. Like, honestly, if I was going to stay at a hotel for a con, it would probably be this one. They have parties every night. They have panels every morning. Like, it's all day long through the con. So it is awesome. I got a couple of goodies from some of my favorite vendors there. This is from Dragoony Lad, and she designed this one, which I love because the new Avatar: The Last Airbender live action series is out, and I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I'm a big fan of the original series. So yep. I thought this was awesome because it's got a quote from it, and it's Zuko, and he's actually got one eyebrow, thank you.
And his hair's thrown out.
Just venting on there. It says, you have to look within yourself to save yourself from your other self. Only then will your true self reveal itself. And I love that quote. That's such a good quote.
I'm going to throw in that I like both the live action and the anime. So there you go.
Well, and they do have some cool backstory stuff in the live action that's not in the anime, but I've rewatched the animated version like multiple times, and so they changed a lot of stuff about some of the characters, which kind of bugged me as the OG characters. I'm like, okay, you gotta keep the story. If you'd have just followed the outline, you know, like it was already there and awesome, but like, okay, yeah. Anyway.
For background, guys, I'm not the one who likes anime. Like, normally, I'm not the anime girl. So, for me, I also like the live action and got me into watching the actual anime. So, yeah.
So, hold on, wait. Let me throw this question out there. What did you think of the M. Night Shyamalan movie? Because that'll just say a lot about what you thought about it. Okay, you haven't seen it yet? Okay,
I don't know.
No, don't worry.
Talking about?
It was a live action movie of Avatar: The Last Airbender made by M. Night Shyamalan, and
I never saw it.
It was interesting. I also got this from Dragoony Lad, which ironically is also Studio Ghibli, but a different one. Yes! That is from Howl's Moving Castle. So
yeah, I love Studio Ghibli.
Yes. And then One of my other favorites. I saw a couple other ones. I've got some pictures that we can pop up in just a second, and I'll tell you what those are. But this was this cosplay couple that we had on here once. It's a guy cosplay, and her art is cosplay. Una Arts, thank you. And I thought this was so cute. These are ones, they actually make little ones like this that they give away, but then she had a full one that, if you can see, it's glittery. I don't know, you can't see it. Sparkles like me. I have
You had me at glitter.
Oh, now I see it a little bit.
So stinking cute. I actually, I wasn't feeling good after the first day, so I had passes for the whole crew, and I had them get more footage for me the next day, and I had them pick that up from them for me at the con. A neat thing at this one they have that's kind of unique is the anime music video contest. And when you're there in the audience, they give you these little things. You can scan the QR code or write on it if you don't have a phone or whatever. And you can actually vote for the winners. And I've entered it before. I've never won, but I love doing, making like a music video out of the animes that I love. And I've done it for fun before. So doing it for the competition was fun. The winner, like the competition's got a lot of entries. So, I mean, I suggest entering if you like that idea. It's fun. You can do it with almost any fandom, not just anime, but it's also fun just to go watch it and to vote and get a chance to see them. And I'll have a picture of this booth in a second, but there was a cosplayer, and ironically, his wife was there. And so I didn't meet him, but his stuff was so cool. And his thing was silverback props. And that's his QR code if anybody can scan that in that amount of time. But his stuff was so cool. It was the foam. What is it? AV? Help me, cosplayer. AV foam. Is it AV foam? EVA foam. Thank you. I knew I was missing a letter or something. Yes. And it was so light. It was crazy. I picked it up and I'm like, that weighs nothing. It was an axe and like this cool pumpkin helmet thing. And I think it's in the picture with his wife. So if you don't mind pulling those up, CJ actually has those for me. Thank you. I had laptop issues today.
Real quick, while she's looking that up, I'm going to go through the comment section real quick. Super Hubby says, hey, y'all. Love the cosplay. You guys look amazing. Love Bug said, you all look so pretty. Of course, Jeremy Vanders, pull out your wands, ladies. Jeremy Vanders wands, maker of gorgeous wands since 2024. All the beautiful additions right here on Magic Making Mischief. Thank you very much, sir. Super Hubby says, just be yourself. John Watson, Puppet Channel says, hi. Mr. Vanders says, that movie is in a world of its own.
Facts.
And Super Hubby says, so sparkling. And a good question we can answer after we show off the pictures is, you ladies have a particular favorite com from the studio YouTube?
Ooh, good question.
I know my answer, but...
All right, this is Carrie Savage. She's a voice actress, and my favorite one she did was Vampire Knight, Rima Toya, of course, right? But she's done, I found out, over 200 characters that she's voice acted, not including video games. So a massive amount of stuff under her belt there.
Wow.
These are the cosplayers from the Studio Ghibli, and they were so perfect. I've never seen a set of cosplays that was this good. It just blew me away. You can't see it in this shot, but when she opened her umbrella little parasol thing, it had jellyfish and everything hanging from it. So it's so good. So cool. He's got little Ponyo in the bucket there because, she's a fishy.
That's cute.
Yikes. This is Drew Heyman. Sorry. And he's in the steampunk room right here that they have, which is really cool. They got all kinds of cool steampunk stuff. And he has these mind-blowing, like, mixture between illusions, magic tricks. And this is actually just, it is a cup with a marker or a pen through it, and then it has these counterweights, and it draws this 3D shape. And he was showing me this. It's in my full video of the con. So stinking cool.
Yeah, those were big in the 90s. The spirograph. I remember taking my sister's whenever she wasn't home.
Do you remember the big kit?
Cool. This is Dragoonie Lad's booth right here. It's where I got my Zuko and my little Calcifer pin. I always find something cool at her booth. I love it. This is the couple. It's a guy cosplay, and you can see them right there. They're in the matching cosplays. I apologize that the artist and vendors room looks green on camera because there's something in the lighting, and every time they have a con here, this room is green.
Yeah.
I try to fix it, and like it just ends up too bright and too vivid. It kind of looks off. So that's my best. I just kind of
Honestly,
left it this time.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
Houston Horror Film Fest also hosts there, and it's the same thing there. It's just the
I
lights.
swear, it's so green. They have a gaming room that they have arcade games and pinball, and I think I also have a picture of the dance machine somewhere in here. And it's so much fun. They're all free play. You just come in, have fun, and that's always a blast to have something like that. That's us at the front. They've got the big banner. You want to get your picture when they've got the stepper feet thing or whatever behind you. And my daughter in her shark suit because she wanted to surprise the role playing game group that we. That's her favorite part, honestly. They do a My Hero Academia, and I've got some shots of them in here too. But yep, that's them right there. They have a My Hero Academia role playing gaming thing that they do, and it's like D&D basically, and the kids have so much fun with it. This time they had something new, which I've got a picture of it. I'll wait until we get to that one, and I'll tell you. Yep, there's the group right there, and they will spend the whole weekend just playing this game for the most part. Every once in a while they take breaks because they're like, "You guys need to hydrate and eat," because it's cool. Like they do such a good job. These guys do a great job with the gaming, and we love them. And there, if you can see in her hand, she's got her art. Those who are watching, not listening, on this one, but my daughter Mio has her character Spook that's in the game, and she drew a picture of it doing what's happening in the game. They were imprisoned, falsely imprisoned, the entire class, and her little character stealing everyone's food while they're arguing at lunch. So that's where she has no picture there.
Cute.
This is the new thing they've got. This is so cool. It's an interactive D&D like gaming board for each scene that they're in. They can do all kinds of stuff, and I've got the full thing in my video. Like I said, they can like make the hallway light on fire if the kids use their powers and it something goes wrong. So all kinds of stuff can happen with this now. They can even put their pieces on it. It's really neat. So I got a chance to really see that. And there's the gaming group leaders right there. Carrie Savage again. I just love her, honestly. This is the ones I did not get anything from this time. This is Megan Mouse art, and she has a sister next to her, which I think I've got the picture in here somewhere, is the Banana King artist. And these girls are so talented, and they started so young. They do cons, they do a booth at the Ren Fair, and they're always selling their arts. There's the sweet. This whole family's the sweetest. I love them. Yes, there's her sister right there. And that's her booth. They both have their own booth. So cool. There's the dance game. Yeah, my daughter loves that. And this one has a maid cafe where you can go in, get snacks, and the little maids come and serve you. So cute. Love that. And I got a chance to see Bob. Bob travels around con to con. So you got to get a picture with Bob when you see him. Bob, like from Beetlejuice, for those who don't see the picture of there. This is, yes, silverback props right there. And you can see the little pumpkin head piece, the armor piece. And on this table was an axe that looks like something out of Burke, from How to Train Your Dragon. Like this all looks so accurate, so cool. And it was super lightweight. And he did a panel on how to do that. So it was really neat. I love that. Might have to pick his brain on that. So yeah, awesome con. Highly recommend. This is my second year Del Page Con, and I love it.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Do you have any tips for cons?
For this one specifically, honestly, if you were going to stay at a hotel for a con, I think this would be a good one for it. And the price of the hotel rooms was half the price a lot of them are. And I was kind of impressed. But other than that, they've got so much going on. Get the whole thing, the whole list, and mark it with a highlighter. Know what you want to do because there's so many panels and things happening. Plan out your day for this one because it's a lot and it feels kind of overwhelming. Our first year, I'm like, there's too much happening. I can't do all this, but don't try to do it all. Just enjoy, pick your favorites, and have fun. That's my biggest tip right there.
That would be good for like the bigger tips, like the fan expos and stuff like that. That's
True.
a good tip too. Cool. Well, I went to East Texas Comic-Con. I actually ran the floor. So we had like tons of fun. It was very well attended. I know the numbers reached over 3,200 actually for the weekend. So there was quite a few. It was a lot. There were a lot of people. We had the guests were Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Alan Danziger, and John Duggan from the East Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Karen Ashley who was the Yellow Power Ranger for a little bit. Michael Storich, voice actor extraordinaire. He did a lot of voice acting type things, and I will show you one of the things he did here shortly. And Vic Mignogna, a guest who had actually, we've had him on the show as well. So we had a lot of fun. There was gaming, there were food trucks, there was panels, there was a cosplay showcase. Whenever we do the Comic Cons that we do, we have a cosplay showcase instead of a cosplay contest, which means that everybody gets a certificate, which is really cool. They get to show off their and do their thing. But the other thing that we do is the next day we have a cosplay parade, which means everybody gets to line up. Oh, we lost Julie. Which means everybody gets to line up and show off their cosplay, including the littles. And I love the littles. And there was a little, like a little baby little.
Oh my gosh, little baby Ewok was so cute.
I have a picture of it in my video that was sent out. He asked permission first. On the dad's shoulders, and he goes, I don't know if she's awake or not. I said, she's awake. Can I take a picture? She goes, yes. I said, so cute. So I love it when the littles get involved. One year there was this little kid who was a horror kid, and he knew that he was horror, and he knew it was spooky as all get out on a tricycle. I can't remember which horror person he was, but he knew he was creeping everybody out. And so when the kids get into it, I think it's great. I think it's parents raising kids right in the Comic Cons. I think they have a ball. The kids just enjoy it and they have a blast. So when the kids get to join the showcases too, and that's the cool thing, is it's all ages in the showcases. It doesn't matter how old you are. So we help even the little ones up there on that stage. And so the little kid's tricycle, I helped him up with his tricycle, and he rode that up there and he did his thing and he rode it back down. And so whether it's their first year or whether they're experienced or not, it doesn't matter the ages, and they just have fun. And that's the thing I love about the showcases. So my tip is, if you've never done a cosplay contest or a showcase, that's something to get involved in, because that helps you get your feet wet and gets you prepared for doing an actual cosplay contest. So that's a good thing to kind of get your feet wet and kind of get you into doing it, so you can do things like that and maybe win one, like our pal down there, Nikita over there, so I can get a point right, who has won a cosplay contest, and she probably has done a couple of those showcases. It kind of gets you up there and gets you kind of used to being on stage and gets you kind of moving on it.
It gives you a good idea of what to expect.
Exactly. Kind of
gets you comfortable on stage too.
Yeah. Kind of, because it's nerve-wracking getting up there on stage in front of everybody.
Oh yeah, it takes a lot of courage to show off your cosplay, especially in front of a bunch of strangers. Like,
right,
it takes courage.
The first time's always the hardest, honestly. I think too, because you don't know what to expect.
Pieces, it kind of gets you doing it. And the cool thing about the cons that I do is that they're definitely family friendly. So that's what I love about it, is that I get to advertise that they are family friendly. And so that's the thing I love about them, is that I get to put that in everything, #family friendly. And I love that, because I love seeing all the kids running around and just enjoying it and having fun. Why do we keep losing Julie?
She keeps beaming in and out.
Technical difficulties. Star Trek is showing.
But I enjoy that fact about our Comic Cons, is that they are family friendly, and I love being able to advertise that fact about them. And so, like I said, there's gaming in there, there's art, everything, even the booths, everything is family friendly. We had the LARPing guys were amazing. You could sign up and do that for free. There was this carpet cart that had a line in it, like continuously inside. Oh, I almost wanted to do. I was like this close to getting in line. They asked me if I wanted a pup cup for Tegan. They were like so sweet. And everybody was just in a great mood. And I loved that this weekend.
Hold on. She's going to read this comment real quick that just popped.
Scotty, fix the transporters.
Give her all she's got, Captain.
She's the Empress. She goes when she wants and comes back when she wants.
That's hilarious.
She tries.
You're funny.
in the areas. If you can find, a really decently priced hotel, that's great. If you can find them in the areas, and that's the beauty lately is there's a lot of the smaller cons popping up. So that's my advice to you is if you can find a smaller one. I know that ones that we do, parking is free. I know that NerdCon parking and entry is free. So if you've never done a Comic-Con, a NerdCon is a great one to start with, the NerdCon and the Eastern Rim, because they don't charge. And they're also family friendly. So they're great ones to start with. So there's your tip from me, is to start with the smaller cons when you're bringing, like, especially your littles. Start with the smaller cons and kind of work your way up to the bigger ones. If you jump in feet first into something like a fan expo, I wouldn't do that. It's very overwhelming to walk into. Start with the smaller ones and work your way up to the bigger ones. Now, down there on Yukita, she has something down there that she'd like to introduce you all to.
So, okay. So, number one, I see this comment up here talking about the new Supergirl movie, and if you saw it, did you like it? I haven't seen it yet.
But I haven't seen it either, honestly.
But you know what I have seen? I've seen Masters of the Universe. So, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power to show you an unboxing. I know, you get a live unboxing. From Wolfpack. Okay, look. I'm not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. And I gotta say, if you haven't seen Masters of the Universe, you're missing out. So let me show you. I got the Skeletor bag.
Ooh. Oh, awesome.
Yes, Skeletor. Yes, he's voiced by Jared Leto. I need you to try it anyway, because every actor has one bad act, okay?
Oh.
He nailed it. And so I had to get the Skeletor slingback, the 9L. I don't know what that means. Invisible leaders.
Gee, that's so pretty. I love the
colors.
Yes.
Look at it, it's Skeletor. I'm
my
sorry,
goodness.
but I think this is cool as crap. I love it.
I just saw a Skeletor cosplayer at Delta HCon that was killing it, actually.
This is like one of the coolest things about it is that, yes, it's like this, but hold the front door. Hold the front door real quick. Are you ready? You can also, there's a little snap back here. You can stick that right there. You can clasp it, and boom, you turn it into a side bag. Like you can clip it on the side.
Very cool.
It's just so cool. I had to show it off, guys.
I think CJ just realized she forgot her haul.
I'm glad I could remind
I saw that
you.
face and I'm like, I was like, wait a minute. I feel like we're missing something.
Wolfpack.
That is super cool.
I like it.
I love it. It's my favorite colors and one of my favorite villains. So, love Skeletor.
All the memes with Skeletor right now are hilarious.
Oh, he's so funny. So funny.
Julie's back.
Okay. Oh, Juju's back.
The Empress has beamed back in. Yay! Scotty fixed the transporters.
Hey.
Jimmy Vanders said they need to fix the transporter. Did she just freeze?
No, the transporters still need to be fixed because she's frozen in time. The time lapse has taken over.
All right. Let's see what CJ
Internet
got.
is so crappy right now. I don't know
how
long you have me.
I can hear you. Oh, there you go.
My first haul is the autograph for Ashley, and this is one of her actually very cool photos.
I love.
Yes, I like it. Oh, she beamed back out again.
Yeah, Scotty's still working on it.
She's just gonna keep beaming in and out.
The original character of, if you guys recall, we were talking about doing new cosplays, and I did my Star Wars one. I said there was no red-headed Jedi Knight. Remember that? And we did the backstory, and I said that basically, since Mombi was Mara Jade, and Mara Jade didn't have a family, Mara Jade and I got together, and we said, long story short, that Mara Jade and I were sisters, right? So
Yeah.
I'm talking to Vic about it, and there will be a video on it later. But you guys will be the first to know, outside of my Magic Making Mischief sisters, that Vic said, hey, I want to go ahead and pick your name. Can I do it? And I said, sure, you can pick my name for my character because I don't have one. He said, really? Let me do it for you. And I said, okay. Since he was at the con, Vic picked my name from my original character. You guys ready? Since my name is CJ, he picked the name, and the name from my original character is Kane Newton.
Cute.
So that he picked. Now, also this weekend, my partner in crime over at Book World was, she's being back in. We're going to try. My partner in crime Book World, author Michael Scott Clifton, gave me 2 signed books. We have Pringle Prawn and The Endgame. Both signed.
Oh, nice.
I
Yay.
did those this weekend. And I found a pop that I have been looking for, which is Hermione.
Hey.
Hermione, Hermione, Hermione.
Hermione.
My fingers
Hermione. Hermione.
And the sweet story. Remember Michael Sorge was there, right? Michael Sorge was the voice for Papa Smurf in the movie. Now, Papa Smurf, the Smurfs are one of the cartoons that I grew up with. And I said to my hubby, I said, I really like the Smurfs. I said that was mine, and Papa Smurf was my favorite Smurf because he's always like, not long now, my little Smurfs, that sort of thing. And I was always, Mama Bear, that sort of thing, and I always take care of Smurfs. I was youth leader for 18 years, so I was always like, not long now, my little Smurfs, that sort of thing. So when I saw Michael, and Michael had a Smurf, a Papa Smurf, because he was Papa Smurf, right? Well, he had very limited amount of the Smurfs. And so I wanted a Smurf. And I wanted an autographed Smurf because he was Papa Smurf. And so we were waiting in line because he always had a line. And so we were kind of like, okay, we'll wait till his line goes down. Well, we went over to the table and the Smurf was gone.
Oh.
And I was having a really, really rough weekend. And I almost cried. I'm like, oh no, the Smurf is gone. I missed it. And so he goes, it's okay, we'll wait and we'll talk to him when we get there, see if he has any in his bag or something. Maybe he has one hidden. And so he goes, don't worry about it. Well, in the meantime, that's when I got Hermione. And so he goes, oh, look, the line's over. Let's go. Meanwhile, what I didn't know was Super Hubby, my sweet little Super Hubby over there, had already talked to Mr. Michael Sorge.
Oh.
And they had already gotten together. And Mr. Michael Sorge likes to put all sorts of funny colors on his little autographs. And
Aww.
he already done over the decorating it, and he had pulled down his last little Papa Smurf for me.
That's so cool.
And he had already done it.
Of course.
Aww.
Already got it. And so my sweet Super Hubby had already made sure that I had gotten the last Papa Smurf from Mr.
Yay.
So him and Michael made me cry on Saturday, making sure that I had the last Papa Smurf since my weekend was rough. Running that floor of 3,200 people was so well done, Super Hubby. He made sure that I had my
Aww. Yay. Applause for Super Heavy. Yay.
Good job, Super Hubby.
Okay, but one more thing I'm going to talk about really quick. There was a gentleman there, executive function coaching, and it had to do with D&D, and I'm making sure to put this on here because anybody who wants to check it out, I'm making sure that this is down there. It actually has to do with behavioral counseling, and I talked to this guy, Michael. He's super cool, and it is a really neat thing to check out. It has to do with coaching, and they use D&D to do it. So I'm making sure to promote that really quick. Check it out online, neat stuff. In the meantime, next week we have actor filmmaker Dan Sandoval, who we're supposed to have this week. However, we started filming this week, so we had to flip us with him for this week into next week. So next week we will have actor and filmmaker Dan Sandoval. He will be here next week. Do not miss it. In the meantime, everybody get your wands to the ready because Mombi will take us out of here. And thank you,
guys,
for joining us today.
Yes. Oh, and I did see the question. That was the Houston Marriott West Chase that Delta HCon is at. And that is the one I think that they are always at. And that was the one with the good price. So, till then, guys, make sure you smash that thumbs up, share this out so more people know about the awesome cons and the tips that we gave and the really cool Skeletor bag, actually. And
it's a very cool Skeletor bag.
And make sure that you're following us on our social media, Mombirella, CJ Peterson, Yukita Cosplay, and Juju Jones. And of course, Magic Making Mischief, because you don't want to miss out on all the fun. Till next time, guys, we'll see y'all there. Mischief managed. Bye.